Well, here it is, part 2. Let's get into part 1 will be linked in the description, as well as the pinned comment.
Viewer discretion is advised.
See, the problem is, you little turd fucking assholes are so stuck in your ways and so glued to your goddamn computer screens that you don't know what real life is anymore. You can't differentiate reality from non-reality. And that's sad. But yet, you got people out here like me that are working on music, doing gameplay videos, doing real life shit, trying to make a living for my family, trying to get my shit back up off the ground where it should have been. And yet, you don't want that. Because y'all want to sit there and point and laugh and attack. Which is sad. My question to you is this. Are you really going to waste your entire life fucking with someone? Attacking someone? Bullying someone? Is that really the fucking legacy that y'all want to leave behind? If so, I feel bad for you.
All you do is spend your entire time upstairs in your attic. You never leave your house. You haven't made a single cent for your family. And how long are you going to continue to talk to kids? Specifically little girls. There, Cyraxx.
If that's the legacy you want to leave behind for your kids and their futures, then I feel bad for you. I feel sorry for you. I'm sorry that your parents didn't teach you right from wrong. I'm sorry that your parents didn't teach you how to be a good person. But I'm here to tell you right now, that's not the legacy I want to leave behind for my kids and my future. And their future. I want to leave a legacy of goodness behind. I want to be able to look back on my deathbed. Instead of saying, what if, I want to be able to look back on my deathbed and be like, I did that. I made a difference. I didn't let some punk-ass bitch on the internet tell me who I can and can't be or what I can and can't do.
Imagine Cyraxx having a kid. Ugh. Thank goodness I don't think that will ever happen, but would that make them a fourth generation goblin?
I want my kids, when they grow up, and I'm long gone, I'm dead, I'm gone. I want my kids to be able to look back and be like, yo, that guy right there, that was my dad. That guy right there that made these changes, that helped all these people, that was my dad. I want my kids to be able to look back and say, hey, I knew your grandpa. I knew your great-grandpa. He was a good man. He helped out people when they needed it. He did something to make a change. He didn't just sit around and do nothing. He stood for what was right. And he did everything he could to make things right. Despite my mistakes, I'm still here fighting. Despite my past transgressions, I'm still doing me. And doing what I should have been doing the whole time. Instead of wasting my time on a bunch of punk-ass trolls that think they know shit. Because truth is, y'all motherfuckers ain't shit in real life. You just walk around in groups thinking that you own shit, but really you don't own nothing.
This is another funny moment, because Cyraxx only cares about himself. He doesn't give a crap about anybody. He doesn't think he doesn't care about his grandma, about his grandma's boyfriend Ed. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. So for him to say all this crap like, oh, I want to be remembered for doing great things. Well, the only great things you'll be remembered for is the fact that you're a literal goblin who's nasty. And despite your mistakes, which you continue to make because you've learned nothing and you're in absolute denial and delusion that you've ever done anything wrong to begin with, yeah.
You're a bunch of pussy-ass, pansy-ass, talentless little fuckboys that think they run shit. But really, you don't run nothing. You don't run anything. You only think you do, because you run in a pack. Truth is, by yourselves, you don't run nothing. By yourselves, you ain't anything at all. By yourselves individually, you ain't shit. That's why you gotta gang up on motherfuckers. Cause you know damn well by yourselves, you get shut down real fast and real easy. Real fucking easy. The truth is, you guys are so mad at the fact that I'm doing good, that I try to do good, that you can't stand it. Y'all are jealous of what I'm able to fucking do. You're jealous that I was gifted with the gift of music, that I was gifted with the blessing to be able to do artwork, that I was blessed with the gift to be able to do all the shit that I fucking do.
Cyraxx's music blessing is this.
You don't like that though, do you? You don't like the fact that a weird looking motherfucker like me actually is able to do something. You hate that. You can't stand that a weird looking motherfucker like me is able to do something that y'all wish you could do. You want to do something? Then get off your ass and study the art like I did. Whatever it is that you want to do, study that shit. You want to do music like I do? Study it. You want to be a tattoo artist? Study it. You want to do artwork? Study it.
Can you study of how to get the hell offline and leave kids alone?
Don't just sit on your ass, wasting your life away talking shit. Because the truth is, you never know what that next man that you're talking shit on, you never know what that person's been through. You don't know what that person's going through. You don't know their life. You don't know what the fuck they've been through. And y'all think that you have the right to judge? No, you don't have that right to judge. You don't know my real story. All you know is what you've been told. That's all you know, is what you've been told by some pussy motherfucker that thinks he fucking knows me. You don't, none of y'all motherfucking trolls know a damn thing about me. You only think you know about me.
We know nearly everything there is to know about Cyraxx, because he has given out most of it. He gave out his name, he gave out his address, his phone number, his home phone number. He's even doxed his grandmother, and because of that, people have been able to dig and look up and find out nearly everything there is to know about him. And the stuff I've covered in this video is only the surface.
And yet when I speak the truth, you guys try to throw that shit in my face like you're some sort of hero. Like you're some sort of badass. But the truth, none of you motherfuckers are a badass. All you do is run your fucking mouths all day, acting like a bunch of badasses, when really, all you guys are a bunch of sheep following guys like Marty that ain't doing nothing with their lives. You really think Marty and Glory Hole give a fuck about y'all? Nah. When people get tired of them and turn on them, and they become irrelevant, you really think they're gonna have your back? Nah. When the chips are down and shit gets hard, they ain't gonna have your back. They ain't gonna be there for you. Marty and Glory Hole are only out for themselves. Just like Michael Hacking, who's only out for himself. These motherfuckers don't give a good goddamn about any one of y'all. At all. They don't give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about three things. Clicks, plays, and views. And money. That's the fourth thing they give a fuck about. Clicks, views, and money is really what it's all about.
Hail to Glory Hole, and of course Marty, the Drift King and the Mayor of Akron. Also, Cyraxx, all you do is just complain about you making your money and about your views and shit. So it's always so funny. So much projection.
Cause see, the clicks turn into plays. The plays turn into views, and the views turn into money for them. That's all they give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about any of y'all. Just like Masshole Reports, aka Masshole Mafia, they don't give a fuck. Masshole doesn't give a single goddamn one fuck about anybody but herself. Just like Marty and Glory Hole. They don't give a fuck about y'all. It's time for y'all to wake up and start thinking for yourselves. Start thinking for your damn self. Stop following what they do and think for yourself. Stop doing what they do. Do you want to be a good person? Be a good person. Don't follow in their footsteps, because let me tell you, that shit ain't gonna lead you nowhere at all. So stop being a fucking sheep to the slaughter and start being a motherfucking leader. Stop attacking people and start helping people. Start being a good person. Start doing good shit. Stop being a fucking punk ass bully. Because being a bully gets you nowhere. Plain and simple.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, little Cyraxx. So much projection, so much delusion, and so full of themselves that they're like the greatest thing on the earth. And if you hung out until this part of the video, which is the end, I applaud you. This was fun. And until next time, thanks for watching.